Yes, it is, and I'm going to record the recording here. So basically, if everyone can hold their questions. And what I'm going to teach people is what we were talking about yesterday about a bottom rectangular consolidation. And what does that mean? That means that that percent DS is always going to be the one that shows either the turn first before any. And what we want to be mindful of is understanding that this bottom, and watch my numbers down here, we hit 8.44 as we started to increase here within that consolidation. The numbers were given some power, and we had this up bar, and we're increasing on this percent DS, and this is how you will know that the consolidation has a little bit of legs to it, because this is increasing, and these are how normally your normal bottoms get put in. And as long as they've got strength here, that means this consolidation has strength. The other thing is that when the 10-minute period moving average, which is this blue line here, and this is this number down here, when this number stops going down, meaning that it flattens out and it stops going down from where it was, is that as it flattens out, it has to stay flat. It'll have to turn up, and there is a bottoming process, but you look at what the strength of the consolidation bottom is. And so we still want to continue to see this stay strong so that this support was strong, and we'd like to see that this support level, which would be higher, that it would hold above this red line called a pivot line, and that you would consolidate above it now. And there's the 10-minute period moving average, and we're going to see here if this isn't going to drop too much. And eventually during the bottom is that all of this will turn around, just as it went down in this direction. 10-minute fell in price, 20-minute fell in price on a 3-minute chart, and that when we level off, we start to put in a bottom, and that the bottom has strength, whereas this consolidation over here, if you look at what happened, is that this consolidation was 27, but then it was dropping. Then as we dropped, we started to drop, we started to drop, we started to drop, we started to break, and notice that that consolidation up here was not holding that percent DS strong here, and that's why we came down. So as we go through the rim is that we look at weak consolidation dropping percent DS. That's when the consolidation won't have any leg to it. This consolidation had leg to it as of now is because of the increasing number versus the decreasing number. And a decreasing number in consolidation means that consolidation's weak. Increasing consolidation down here means that consolidation is starting to firm up. And 10-minute period moving average stopped going down, and that this would start to rise in price as it did. So now we are flattened out there, and we're very narrow, and the 20, which is this one over here, is going to be the upper end of the resistance. So what we look for is the continuation strength of this consolidation, and percent DS is one of your main things that you'll be using here to gauge the strength of this attempted bottom. Weak consolidation, as I pointed out, you were dropping here, and you were dropping in the percent DS. Okay, that meant that this little consolidation up here was weak, and that's why he came down. And this little consolidation here isn't like that one. It's quite the opposite, because the numbers are working in the right direction. And we're going to see if we can consolidate here. Now, on the equity up above here, and we'll continue to monitor the indicators down here. And they're increasing. increasing in value, and the 10-minute is not going down in price anymore. It was 91.70, now it's 92.70. And as this gets firm, then this has got a chance of holding up here and consolidating up here. And this is how SMF Pro Trading students are going to be taught about when stocks do put in bottoms and whatnot, is at various different time frames you have these consolidations that are either weak or strong, and how to understand that if the consolidation is weak, and how to read that is that's how you get out of the way and you come down, and then you get legs to a consolidation, and that's what we're seeing here. And that means that the 10-minute is no longer going down the hill here. When that crossed over, the equity was weak. It's called a 10-minute rolling down below that 20-minute on a 3-minute chart. And you've been given a gift. Welcome to stockmarketfunding.com, and this tape here is contributed to consolidations and the strength.